Alright guys, in today's video we have more PlayStation news and information to go over and discuss. Before we dive into today's topics, do me a favor and hit the like button to help the video out and show it your support, and hit the subscribe button as well if you are new to the channel. I also just want to take a moment to thank everybody for the continued support that you show me here on the channel. It doesn't go unnoticed, and it really does go a long way in helping me feel motivated to continue to do what I do here. So I just wanted to take a moment to thank you guys for that. But we're starting here talking once again about everybody's favorite topic, that being Blue Box Game Studios and this PlayStation 5 application that we are supposedly going to be getting on July 29th, or at least we'll be able to preload it. Now, they put out another tweet yesterday letting us know more about what exactly this application is, and in my opinion, it's actually very revealing. And I also do believe it does fuel the rumors and speculation that we've been seeing for a little while now about Sony getting ready to do either some type of an event or some type of showcase, even if it's like a state of play, something along those lines, because the way they're describing this application, it really doesn't sound like it's for a game that they're making. It just doesn't at all. So let me relay to you guys what's being said here on Blue Box Studios Twitter. So they say yesterday that we have changed the app name from Real-Time Trailers to Real-Time Experience. So the app will be released as Real-Time Experience. What can you expect? Multiple trailers with duration between 5 to 12 minutes max, gameplay demonstrations, future live events when available. So yeah, I mean, this is a pretty loaded thing that they're telling us here, because this is not at all, I think, what most people were expecting with this. I mean, to be honest, if you've been following the whole Blue Box Game Studios thing, there's always been some really bizarre, strange things going on here. And one of the things that people are still very confused about is the messaging surrounding whatever this actually is, this application. Like, is it a game? Is it a demo for a game? Is it just a standalone app where we get trailers for a single game? Is it an app where we get trailers for multiple games? Now, they're saying here multiple trailers with a duration between 5 to 12 minutes. That's pretty long, right? Like they're basically saying a minimum of 5 minutes, a maximum of 12 minutes. That sounds like a full-blown game demo to me, right? Like a game demonstration that you would get at, like, say, E3 or something, or some type of event. That doesn't sound like a quick, 2-minute trailer to get an idea of what the game is. It says here right below that, straight up gameplay demonstrations, so they make it clear that that's kind of what this is. And then they mentioned future live events. And this is the one I want to focus on, because this to me is literally letting us know what this app is. Anybody, I mean, look, I understand that Blue Box Game Studios could just be some kind of indie dev that's just, at this point, messing with everybody. We can't, completely rule that out. But future live events, like, so am I supposed to be under the belief that Blue Box Game Studios, an indie studio that's partnered with Sony and is obviously getting funding by Sony with 6 to 7 outsourcing studios helping them, I'm supposed to believe that they're going to hold their own future live events for their game? Yeah, this whole thing is just sounding stranger and stranger by the day. Literally by the day, everything they tweet, it gives me a somewhat of a better idea of what to expect. But in my opinion, this certainly fuels the speculation and the rumors of Sony doing something. I've said for some time now, and this is my own personal theory, that I think that there's a chance that Blue Box Game Studios is a real studio, and they have been tasked with creating an application for Sony where they can showcase future game demonstrations in real time. And if you think about it, there's all this speculation and rumor that there's going to be some type of an event sometime in August, and that's pretty much around the time this app is going live. They literally said in their previous tweet that on July 29th we can preload the app, and then on August 10th we're going to get the introduction to it, and then shortly after that we're going to get the first trailer. So I mean, it's sounding more and more like this is something that was designed for Sony and their events or their game showcases. That's just my theory. I know that there's been all the talk about, Kojima and Silent Hill, and that's still a really weird thing that we'll just have to wait and see and talk about that later. But right now, it's becoming clear to me that this is not really a game. I think we have to also acknowledge that Blue Box themselves, or Hassan himself said that the trailer we saw, right back, what was it, in April, for this game Abandoned, they said that that's actually not representative of the game at all, and they just threw that together very, very quickly, like overnight, with some random asset pack or something, and we haven't actually seen this game. And I'm starting to think this isn't actually a game. It never really was. So I don't know, guys. It's just so weird to me. Also, it's worth noting they're calling it real-time experience. Some people have said that, well, maybe they're calling it that because, you know, Sony's event is going to be called the PlayStation Experience, which we know was trademarked earlier this year. I don't know. It's anybody's guess, but right now it's seeming to me like there's something really, really strange going on here. But I do think it is going to lead up to something not necessarily, you know, incredibly significant, because it might not, but definitely something interesting that I think we're going to want to pay attention to. That's just my thoughts on the matter, though. And I do want to let you know another thing that I discovered recently, just today actually, that leads me to think we may be seeing something from Sony relatively soon, potentially, is apparently Sony is not going to be participating in Gamescom. And that's somewhat surprising, and it could indicate one of two things. It could indicate that Sony just has nothing to show. I'm going to say that's not what that indicates. The reason being is because on their last blog post and their last state of play, they made it crystal clear that, hey, we have more updates coming very soon, and they put a lot of emphasis on that, basically letting us know that they're going to have more to say relatively soon. Now, obviously, soon can mean anything, but I don't think soon is going to mean like December, January, or February. I think soon is going to mean within the next, 4 to 8 weeks max, potentially, right? So I don't think that them not being at Gamescom means that they're not going to have anything to show. I think what it means is that it's more likely they're going to be doing something of their own. Again, it could be very small scale, just another state of play potentially, but something of their own before Gamescom, and they just don't, they don't have enough to do their own thing and then also be at Gamescom. For those wondering, Sony was at Gamescom last year, and they did show more of Ratchet & Clank Rift Apart, so yeah, it's definitely a little strange that they're not going to be there. Gamescom is one of the bigger shows of the summer, and so yeah, I do want it to make it known as well that there's always the possibility that Sony might not do anything, right? That whatever's going on here with Blue Box, as strange as it is, might have nothing to do with, an event or anything Sony's going to reveal. And Sony not being at Gamescom could very well just mean that it's because they don't have anything. Either way, though, something really strange is going on here, and I'm just eager to find out what exactly it is. So you can let me know in the comments down below what you think may be going on here. Maybe let me know your own theories. Let me know what you think about Blue Box Game Studios and their latest tweet and what you make of it. One thing I could gather based off of other people's responses in general is that people are generally in agreement that something really, really strange is going on here. Like the numbers just don't add up with this Blue Box Game Studios and this application and Sony's involvement. Something really weird is going on. We just don't know exactly what it is yet. So that's going to do it for the video, guys. I hope you did enjoy it. If you did, leave it a like, leave your thoughts down in the comments below. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, hit the bell notification icon, and feel free to share this video out on top of all that. But until next time, guys, take care.